definitely your grade will be shoot to A, yeah. No need to aim for A plus lah, because dia punya grade sama saja, yeah, for flat. So you aim for A. So maybe because I have a few lah, yeah, few, not to say many of you, a few pun I kena alert, ya, tolong hantar. Ada tu sampai tak ada hantar pun ada, ya. So I cannot, I still give you time, you know, until the last day of the SIS system is actually closed. So benda-benda macam tu, because you have to understand this, what do you call that, the timetable itself is actually, you punya final exam is actually on June. So you don't drag, because when you drag, yeah, the spirit to do the, orang cakap semangat nak buat assignment tu dah akan jadi diluted, dia akan jadi lagi, maksudnya you tak ada perasaan berkobar-kobar lah nak buat assignment tu. So that's why when I aim you to do, for example, kita akan buat dalam semester ni kita akan ada satu quiz, satu case study, yeah, and then also midterm sama juga, yeah. So when you have that kind of momentum, buat. Jangan sampai towards the end baru you nak hantar on the sum, because I can still mark until June, yeah. Jangan when you hantar towards the June, so you punya momentum tu, you punya spirit tu dah jadi diluted, dia dah jadi macam kita minum air sirap tu dah cair sebab kita dah letak banyak sangat air. So dia tak jadi concentrated. So that's why you punya semangat tu dah, orang cakap down. Sebab memang design program tu macam ni. Ya. Yeah? Dia design program tu macam ni. So that's why orang cakap the more you drag your time, lagi you rasa macam you attachment to the syllabus tu akan jadi lagi jauh. So I will advise you, sebab you have 2 subject with me, so tolong alert, ya. Always ask me question dalam kelas, ya, ataupun dalam WhatsApp group. I will answer, ya. I will answer, because normally saya jarang tak answer orang punya student punya student punya call ataupun SMS WhatsApp. Saya akan biasanya kalau lambat pun, kalau you all WhatsApp saya malam, saya akan answer the next day. So buat macam tu, ya, sebab later if you want to study in masters or PhD, memang macam tu, you tak boleh detach, ya, you have to attach, ya, with that kind of momentum itself. Sebab memang program ni didesign untuk macam tu. Macam master, macam MBA, dia 1 bulan saja, ya. So still you have, orang cakap, semangat bergelora tu ada. Kalau macam ni dia 4 bulan tau. So that's why kadang-kadang you tend to, orang cakap, slowly, ya, maksudnya semangat tu, ya, the concentration tu become, ya, is actually faded away already, ya. Alamak, cepatlah sikit. Orang ni tak
Puan, saya nak tanya boleh tak? Saya YY. Saya nak tanya sebab saya memang minat ini kelas, tetapi hari ini pukul 10 saya ada event. So tapi you ada recording tak?
Ya, itu sebabnya I have to record, I have to wait for them. Oh, it's okay. Never mind. Ya, I'm
sorry ya, sebab hari ini sangat important.
Puan, saya dah record dah.
Sudah record lah, Puan.
Ya, tak, sebab takut nanti record, dia tengah typing, tunggu kejap. Dah record. Okay, kejap. Okay, tengok dia dah button record tak? Sekejap Dah record pun. Okay, saya tengok. Sebab dia punya Zoom ni okay, manage report. So dia dah ada color warna merah. Okay. Dah. Okay, done. Biasanya dia kalau Google Meet ni, dia kalau record dia akan nyala dia punya button merah tu. So memang dah record lah, manage recording. Okay. Okay dah. Okay. Okay dah. Okay, record ready. Alright, so tu nampak tu dia punya 2 titik tu dah warna, 3 titik tu dah warna merah. Ya. Yeah. Okay, so siapa yang nak keluar tu around 10 o'clock, go ahead, yeah, because this is actually Okay, I think this session is already being recorded. Okay. Okay, so kita sambung, yeah, and then the first we want to study which is the world culture, yeah, the stigmatized, yeah, between about this world culture itself. So when you look at the Dutch, they are more, egalitarian, meaning that they have equal, about equal rights, in their, emphasis on equality, and accessibility. So that's why you can see, in their education, so there is actually like no social class at all. Yang pandai ke, yang tak pandai, yang ni ke, yang kaya ke, tak kaya ke, they put it all in the same, the public school itself. So public school are generally of high quality and availability of all children regardless of their socio-economic background. Tak kisahlah dia tu kaya ke, dia miskin ke, dia apa kedana ke. So you have, this is actually what the practice of this Dutch. Okay, when you look at that's why you tengok all this kind in Europe especially, golongan, for example the gender, the gender equality between the male and the female is all the same. So that's why you are free, whatever that you believe. For example, that this group of LGBT, they have their equal rights, about their personality, about their gender, about their practices, in Europe, because they practice this, the egalitarianism, So macam kita Malaysia, because we are bonded because of the religion, because of our caste, our system, our what do you call that, culture. So that's why we are, diverting away from this, egalitarian. Tapi kalau macam in certain, in Europe, especially in Dutch itself, you can see it's actually very severely found, in that particular culture. So when you look at Arabs, so Arabs people, they are, they are really focused on their status quo. They are really focused, for example, the leadership. So they worship the leaders. They worship the leaders. So that's why you tengok kalau macam keturunan, contohnya in Arabs, they have a lot of their punya keturunan lah. So they are so proud of their keturunan. They're so proud of their legacy. They're so proud of their ancestors. Sebab ini dia punya budaya. So that's why you tengok, macam orang yang kaya sangat tu dekat Arab tu, dia punya, the status is actually, kita boleh nampak the gap. Kita boleh nampak the gap between the rich and the poor. Kita boleh nampak sangat. This is Arab. So Arab is actually always have that kind of culture itself. So they worship their leaders. So they are so proud of their ancestors. Keturunan diorang memang dia proud. So they carry dia punya keturunan punya nama tu. Okay, as long as they are in power. So Iranian, they are seeking powers and strength in their leaders. Sama juga because they are, in that particular, what do you call that, the country itself, Iran, Arab, Jordan, Syria. Okay, so they are focused lah. Macam Iranian, dia memang cari dia punya, what do you call that, susu galur dia. So dia tahu, for example, like, contohnya, they are really focused on their history itself. Kalau you tengok, kalau you baca lah, among the Persian, among the Ottoman, So kalau you tengok the history back on the 16th centuries to 15th centuries, they are really proud of their history. So for the Malays, kita tengok because we are combined with some sort of races, Malay, Chinese and Indian. So kita dah jadi orang cakap we already blended. Kita dah jadi macam satu Malaysian yang bukan macam kita before independent. Where the Chinese, the Indian, the social economy are different. But nowadays you can see we are always together. We are united. We actually have the unity among the three races itself. So the Malay, the Chinese, the Indian can speak bahasa very well. Even Malay also can speak Mandarin very well. May they send their children to to secondary school, primary schools of Kuanching, or maybe the Chinese school itself, you know, like my cousin, yeah, the father sent them to Kuanching school. They can speak well, they can write well in Mandarin. In fact, kita baca novel bahasa Malaysia, bahasa Inggeris, dia baca novel, novel Cina, novel yang dia beli dekat Petaling Strait tu, whereby that one is actually like the old novels, so they like to read. So this is actually the blend that we are living in Malaysia. Like Singapore also, they are so proud of the Singaporean, the Singlish. But we Malaysian, we still can see that, even though pisang and the Chinese, so some of them are pisang. You know what's a pisang? That means they study in the government school, sekolah kebangsaan, sekolah menengah, but still they can speak. Orang cakap they don't know how to write in Mandarin, don't know how to write Cantonese, but still they can speak Cantonese as their mother tongue itself. Indian also, even though they have never been to Indian school, but you can speak Indian. You can speak Indian itself because you are in that, we are living here, we have been raised in that kind of culture. Tapi kalau in Singapore, you can see this different. Hardly or maybe little, the Chinese, they can speak very good Mandarin or Cantonese itself. They are more to Singlish, which is a Singapore English. So this is actually how, like Indonesian, even though there is actually Chinese and Indonesian, but they hardly speak, the Indian and also the Chinese itself. They will speak. They are very proud of their bahasa ibunda, which is the bahasa Indonesia. Even in Thailand, they also Chinese and Indian, but they will speak Thai. So the only thing that if you travel in Asia itself, Malaysia is actually one of the uniqueness of Malaysia, that we are still intact with our roots, the Malay, the Chinese and Indian. But if you go to another countries, they are all been, have their own core, languages or culture of their main country itself. But Malaysia, we still have the diverse kind of culture. The tourists like to come to Malaysia because we, the food that we enjoy, the food that we eat, you nak apa? You want to have the Korean food, we have it in Malaysia. You want to have what? You want to have Thai food? Yes, we have it in Malaysia. You want to have what? You want to have Chinese food? Yes, we have it in Malaysia. You want Arab food? Yes, we have it in Malaysia. But in Indonesia, ada, but not as many as Malaysian itself. So that's why the tourists like to come to Malaysia, because they said that, Malaysia, they can find any food at all. Whatever that you feel you want to eat, go to Malaysia, you can find the food. But not in Brunei, not in Singapore. Singapore ada juga lah, but not so diverse like in Malaysia. Okay, not in Indonesia, not in Thailand. So but they have different kind of, they are being raised differently. We are being raised differently. So even though that I teach, I just finished teaching MBA Chinese student, from China. So they said that, the way that the Chinese of Malaysian is not the same. Even though they can speak Mandarin very well, but the custom is different. Cara kita dah berbeza, sebab kita we are born after independence, after 1957. Maksudnya diorang still lagi they have, even though that the Chinese of People Republic of China, they can speak well, even the Chinese of Malaysia also can speak well of Mandarin, but you can see the differences. I can see the differences totally, even though that both can speak Mandarin. So they speak Mandarin in front of me, but I know this is Malaysian, this is China. The way they dress, the way they address you is not the same. So like the Chinese, they say 罗氏, so I know it's actually from China. So from Chinese Malaysian, they will say madam. So you can see the difference. You can see the difference itself. So that is actually how I get through. I have experience teaching, Nigerian students, African students, Arab students, China students. So I can see all this culture. They are very unique in their own special way. Okay, so that is actually just to break ice of the world culture. Okay. All right, so next is, why is it important? Why you need to study all this culture itself? Because one fine day, maybe later you have to travel, or maybe you want to work in, what do you call that? In national company. So you need to address all these differences. Yeah, or maybe you have to they invite you to give like Coach Fawzul. If let's say they invite you to give training, or in certain countries itself, like few of my friends, they are invited to go to UK, to go to US, so you have to familiarize with all this culture. So for example, how you need to address him, while you actually, maybe they fetch you in the airport itself, and then how to say thank you to them, during the meeting, how you need to sit. For example, in Japanese kind of style of meeting, everything is actually not in, sometimes that you are sitting, or you have to teach, or maybe you have to conduct training, whereby you are in front, and then in front of you all the trainees, or maybe that means you are the trainer and the trainees is actually in front of you listening. Or maybe in other style of meeting, that is actually you are in the center, and then on left right itself, that they will be sitting next to you. So it's actually different kind of manners itself. Or maybe they like to, for the Japanese and Chinese, this is my when I did the last time, back on 1993, I used to be in higher purchase department. So I did give a presentation to all these Japanese, I think one particular group lah, because they want to know about the high purchase rate. So they hardly ask question. For example, like when I did mention about the the rate, the rebate and everything, about the vehicle itself, they just keep quiet and concentrate on listening to what I've said. But towards the end, they ask me question. But in certain like Europe, US, they have different. They like to disturb you. Oh, Miss Amra, they call him Miss Kamarudin lah. Miss Kamarudin, I'm not sure how you get this kind of thing. Can you tell me? So they just disturb me during the presentation itself. So every kind of culture have different kind of interaction towards the presentation itself. Okay, so sometimes they do, when I say any question, so they just look at me as this, that they never give a response. So that is Japanese. So they are so stunned, if their face is like very stunned and looking at you, as if that you are never seen you before. Okay, so this is actually how the trend, or maybe the how to say, the characteristic, or maybe the behavior of certain culture. For example, for the German. The German, when let's say they want to sign for their hire purchase agreement, or they will look thoroughly. I said that, you have to submit to me by tomorrow. So no. I need to engage with my lawyer. I need to ask my friend before I need to sign. Because German people, they are very detailed. So from there, I know their characters itself. From there, I know their characters. But for the US itself, they are quite flexible. But come to business, come to agreement, come to the serious matter, they are so serious. Come to, for example, I ask them, okay, how much loan that you want to apply, blah, 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 So they are so serious. They look at it as if that this is a very important. But of course, when you finish your, you're meeting them, you're talking to them. The one is actually, for them, is actually, okay, fine. After business, after work is actually leisure. But serious talk, when you want to talk, for example, the main issues itself, you want to ask them to sign or ask them to commit, so they are so serious. So the UK itself, last time when I used to teach in University of Greenwich, and also University of Leeds Beckett, and also University of East London. So they came, the modulator came, they are so serious. So for example, like if you want to set a question, you have to make sure that the students understood the question, understand the question well. So I have to make sure the question is a bit lengthy. So that's why kalau you tengok apa punya soalan-soalan, because I've been designed, I've been trained, yeah, to have that kind of how to set the case study question, yeah. So you cannot be so brave, Amra. You have to use certain words, for example, like discuss, explain. This is all is actually the words that you have to engage with that. Yeah? So you cannot ask so many verbs in one particular question. Yeah, so that's why from there I train myself. Yeah, the UK, they are so serious, especially in citation, in references. Yeah, last time when I give a pass to the one particular student and I send this sample to UK, they said no, I give 0 to this student because there's no reference at all. So UK, they are very, very tedious about the issues of citation. US, okay, but UK is more stringent. Yeah, more stringent on that particular manner itself. Okay, so case study also, they don't want to have old case studies. They want something which is near, yeah, about 5 years case study itself. Yeah, because they said that previous case study, the case study is actually quite old one. Yeah, more than 10 years is actually not relevant, Amra. Yeah, because marketing, because last time I teach marketing. So marketing is at that time is different as compared to marketing now. So I get through all this learning and education itself from the process that I went through through my journey of my teaching time, and also during the when I was in the banking time itself. Okay, so from there I learned, even though I'm staying in Malaysia, but I learned, this is the style that I have to do. This is the style that I have to do. Nigerian is worse. Yeah, Nigerian student, I used to teach Nigerian student, 105 students, I still remember. I have to teach them in the auditorium. And the way they speak is actually very, they just whisper only, bisik saja tau. But we can listen from down below, because I have to teach down. And then they are actually sitting, auditorium, dia punya seat akan naik kan. The one who actually speak on the top, I still can hear. Because diorang punya suara bass tu agak besar. Yeah, the bass, the voice itself is so big. Yeah. So I said, please, if you want to talk, please go outside. And then you have to control them. Nigerian students, they like to challenge their lecturer. Some those who are lecturer, who don't understand their culture, they cannot teach them. Yeah. So they try to control the students. The Nigerian students, they try to control. They are very, very attention seeker. Yeah, if I don't answer, they will keep on dragging you. Yeah, I said, and then if you know how to control, they will keep quiet. Yeah, so this is actually how I got through all my experiences itself. Yeah. Okay, globalization, of course, when you travel overseas, increased interconnection between people, yes. So when you understand, for example, when I said good morning, or maybe I said 再见, to my Chinese students, they love it. They said, Madam, I we need more Mandarin, kind of words, So that means I really attach with them. Yeah. So I know their culture, I know their style. So they really immerse, with this kind of the way I teach. Yeah. As compared to maybe other lecturers who are actually very straightforward, or maybe they very individualistic. Like me, I try to engage with them. Yeah. So need for leaders to become competent in cross-cultural awareness and also practice. You have to be competent, as I mentioned to you, just now. You have to become if you know, for example, if you have to travel to South Africa, and South Africa is very big, so you need to know the culture, or maybe certain, for example, their language itself. Yeah, for example, like in Nigeria, they have Hausa, the language itself, or maybe certain, few words lah, not to say that you have to know all, just a few words, just a few, if you want to wish good morning, say thank you, say goodbye, say just a normal formal kind of, just to break the ice, between you and also the students itself, or between you and also your friends, or maybe your colleague who are actually working in South Africa, or maybe other part of the world. So it will give you some welcome. They are giving you a space to welcome you, to be part of their of their culture itself. Okay, so and diversity, of course, yeah, we are living in a very diverse kind of ways, yeah, even in fact in Malaysia or in other countries. So this is actually how you learn, yeah, about cross-cultural management, yeah. Okay, so next is actually about what is defined, yeah, what is culture defined. So culture defined as, yeah, as a learned belief, yeah, values, rules, norms, symbols, and also traditions that are common to a group of people, yeah, individual or maybe the group itself. Yeah, okay, so this is actually by Peter Northhouse, 2003, 13, sorry. Okay, and then according to House, Wright, and also Aditya, yeah, culture is a set of pattern for social collectivities and also differentiate among them a meaningful ways. Yeah. So, yeah, I give you just now, yeah, what you call icebreaker, yeah, about how the Dutch, the Iranian, the Malaysian, yeah, the Arabs, yeah, how they do behave, because they are different. They are social collectivities, meaning that they are in the group itself, yeah, social bonding, and they are different. Even in Malaysia, the Malay also, yeah, we have so many orang cakap, yeah, ada like Negeri Sembilan, ada from Pahang, ada from Kelantan, Terengganu and Kelantan dia, yeah, when you hear they are not, I mean, they are very near, but yeah, the language they speak is actually not the same. Yeah, the Terengganu have the word GG at the back, ikang, you know. So the Kelantan is have different kind of, you know, in fact in certain what they call countries also, they have different kind, yeah, of you know, understanding of language. Yeah, their mother tongue language, or maybe dia orang cakap cara like Negeri Sembilan. Negeri Sembilan also, yeah, is different as compared to Kampar. Yeah, Negeri Sembilan, the way they speak is different. The Minang Kampar is different. Yeah, both are Minang. Minang Kampar, Minang Kabau, but you know, it's different. Yeah, like you bercakap Jawa pun lain. So Jawa ada yang Jawa totok ataupun Jawa yang kita tak faham, yang bahasa Jawa istana, something like that lah. It's exactly like Ulu punya Jawa. Ya, ada yang, ya, Jawa yang biasa kita faham. Ya, ada juga yang bahasa contohnya macam kalau you duduk kat Jeli, ya, kalau you kat Kelantan, Jawa dia punya bahasa Kelantan ni saya pun tak faham. Saya cakap kau faham apa dia cakap? Tak ada. Sebab dia Jeli tu, area dekat Kelantan tu dia dah ulu sikit. So dia punya cakap pun kita tak faham. Even cakap kau Kelantan, aku memang bukan Kelantan lah cakap kan. So dia faham? Tak faham. So bahasa-bahasa tu yang menjadikan kita unik. Ya. So bahasa tu, the language, ya, kita akan jadi lagi unik itself. Even the Chinese, dia ada Han, dia ada macam katakanlah, ya, macam kita makan the Chinese Chapeng, ya. So kita cakap apa benda dia cakap, ya. So rupanya dia from Penang ataupun rupanya dia from Sabah. So dia punya dialect is different. Ya, to be safe is just to speak Cantonese or Mandarin. Ya, sebab dialek-dialek tu berbeza-beza. Ya, ada dialek Hakka, ya, Hokkien, Teochew, ya, Teochew itself. So they have different kind of dialect. Sama juga macam kita lah, kita ada Minang Kampar, Minang Kabau, ya, Jawa pun Jawa ada different kind of dialect, ya, Kelantan pun ada different kind of dialect. Ya, so itu yang membuatkan something which is we are different. Yeah, we living in the same social collectivities, but we have different kind of dialect. In fact, in Sabah and Sarawak lagi lah. Yeah, the aborigine or maybe the orang cakap pribumi, ya, berbeza-beza bahasa dia. Ya, ada yang bahasa yang kalau macam dekat Kadazan Bidayuh lain, ini lain, Dayak lain, apa tu, ni lain. So, yeah, that's why kita jadi unik. Kita jadi unik sebab because of the differences. Yeah, so that is according to Peter Northhouse, and also House, Wright and Aditya. So biasanya kalau you nak buat research on culture, this is actually how you what do you call that? Ini adalah penulis ataupun the authors that is actually in the cycle of culture lah. Yeah. So that means biasanya kalau you nak buat research, this is actually of course you have to give some definition about culture. So they also have, this author did tremendous job, yeah, in giving, yeah, or maybe doing research about cross-cultural. Bukan satu culture saja, cross, all over the world. Yeah, for example, house, right in also Aditya. Yeah, okay, so they have, this is actually the meaning. Yeah, so according to Peter Northouse, yeah, so kepercayaan, ya, value, nilai, ya, rules, norm, simbol, itu semua adalah, ya, culture ataupun budaya. Okay, alright. So next is actually related concept. Yeah, related concept, ethnocentrism, yeah, prejudice, okay, and then multicultural, diversity, monolithic, and also pluralism, yeah, pluralist, yeah, culture. Okay, so ethno tu maksudnya own lah, yeah, own group, yeah. Okay, the tendency for individual to place their own group at the center of the observation of others, yeah, and the world, yeah, in the world, not and the world, in the world. Others in the world. Okay. So contohnya the Amish. You tahu tak orang yang Amish tu, yang jenis yang dekat US, ya? So they have their own group. Okay. Okay. Okay, so diorang ni they have their own group itself, yeah, center of observation and others in the world. So obstacle because it prevent people from fully understand or respecting the worlds of others. Yeah, so prejudice is actually fixed attitude, belief or emotion held by an individual about others, individual or group that is based on faulty data. So kita jadi prejudice. Kenapa kita jadi prejudice? Sebab kita tak faham, yeah, in details about the culture. Ya, kita jadi prejudice, kita just blanketly, ya, assume. Ya, kita nampak contohnya macam they said that terrorists, the Muslim terrorists, ya, kamikaze, tahu maksudnya contohnya macam during the September 11, ya, so dia cakap semua all these terrorists is actually Muslim. Dia blanket kan macam tu. So it's actually prejudice. Bukan semua Muslim macam tu. Not to say that I want to naikkan pangkat or I just want to raise up this issue. This is actually what is actually they already throw a survey about the September 11. The majority 65% to 67%, they assume the terrorists who actually attack the World Trade itself is actually Muslim, is actually a terrorist, is actually belong to Muslim. So if you look at the nature of it, it's not true, because Muslim is actually a very loving, loving kind of religion, memanglah semua loving, but we never practice kamikaze. You know what's a kamikaze? And bunuh diri, commit suicide, letak bom dekat badan. No, we never practice. Islam never practice that kind of thing. So but the prejudice among the whole wide world about that particular attack itself, they simply blanket the statement of this is attack is actually the Muslim attack. They are the one who actually have this kind of fight with us. So kita, maksudnya the media propagate propaganda, bagikan dia propaganda untuk that kind of issues. So the world itself is agreeable. Contoh macam whatever happened to Palestine, in the West Bank, or whatever in Gaza itself, So if you have to understand the whole story itself, the actual story itself, what is actually in West Bank, what is actually happened in Gaza. Because the media is always very secular, or maybe they are very biased, because of one particular issue. Of one particular, they concentrate only on the Gaza, they're not concentrating on the West Bank, but they are still under Palestine. So you have to know both of it. You need to know from the right sources, not just looking at the media, because sometimes media is actually paid, sometimes they are being paid by the political issues or maybe certain bodies itself. Okay, so you kena faham bukan semua surat khabar ni adalah orang jenis yang macam so sometimes dia dibayar ataupun it has been lobby by certain party. So they are more extreme to report something which is what is actually the lobbyist or maybe the person who actually ask them to concentrate on. So bukan semua surat khabar tu macam ni is actually in free will. Ada yang dibayar ataupun they have been anchored by that particular party itself. Okay, so ethnocentrism, they are more just in their own your own good own group. So contohnya macam kita tengoklah kalau the Amish, Amish tu tahu kan, dia orang they are isolated away from the modern society itself. They will wear black color. They will dia pakai, ada yang pakai kereta, ada yang pakai kereta kuda. They will be, dia akan cucuk tanam, they did their own agriculture. They have their own doctors, so they have their own socio-economic in their area, so because they don't want to be part of they feel that they belong to their own. They don't want to be blending themselves away, because they believe in the Bible itself. So they feel that all this outside of their community or their territory is actually something which is not their world, not their culture. So they try to close. They are so close kind of culture itself. So that's actually ethnocentrism. Okay, all right. So next is actually the the multicultural. So multicultural, of course, they are more diverse. An approach of system that takes more than one culture into account. A set of subculture defined by race, defined by gender, ethnicity, sexual orientation, and also age. Macam kita lah. Kita pun ada, kalau you tengok kedai in my area itself, you tengok ada 5 kedai Aceh. I just like wondering kenapa dalam tempat dia ada 5 kedai Aceh. So they are just about 50 meters away or maybe 70 or 1 kilometer away, but they have 5 kedai Aceh itself. So you can see that other area also, all these they are being anchored in retail, a small retail business lah, kedai runcit. Kedai runcit itself, because they know what is actually the needs of these Malaysian people. So why in one small places they have 5 kedai Aceh? Because they are selling cigarette, they are selling rokok. So rokok in Malaysia, of course lah, you tahu kan, bukan semua rokok tu harga, kita boleh beli RM17, you have to take out RM20 lah to buy the cigarette. So you can buy cigarette from kedai Aceh, which is maybe you want to buy Kretek or maybe Surya, whatever lah, those who love to smoke all this Indonesian, it's much more cheaper. So that's why orang pergi kedai Aceh bukan dia nak beli sangat, dia nak beli rokok. So that is actually their main business. But of course lah, I know lah, okay, authority pun I don't know, they also know, but this is part of our culture. We try, Malaysia ni, we are so, cakap macam mana, kita nampak orang susah, kita tolong. Kita tak nak campur periuk nasi orang lah. If let's say they want to do business, do it lah. Okay, as long you don't disturb, you don't disturb my happiness, you don't disturb my territory, enough. That is Malaysia. That's why you can see a lot of Indonesian people, Pakistani, Myanmar, semua ada dekat Malaysia ni. Sebab kita ni jenis yang, okay, kau nak buat bisnes, buatlah. If you go to pasar Selayang tu, pasar Borong Selayang tu penuh orang Myanmar. Tapi kita, even though polis tangkap ke, still lagi ada. Ada, kalau polis buat ambush ke apa, mesti tangkap dia orang, mesti still lagi, the next day still lagi dia orang ada. Sebab kita ni, kita jenis Malaysia ni, we are so, how to say, kita ni soft hearted tau. Kita ni bukan jenis yang orang datang Malaysia nak cari rezeki, kita nak bring them to the court, bring them to the jail. Kita bukan orang macam tu. This because we Malaysian, even though Malay, Chinese or Indian, we have very soft hearted. Kita kesian banyak. So that's why kita bantu. So that is actually our multicultural set. Not other people cannot take away of this soft-hearted, among the Malaysian itself. You pergilah travel mana-mana, You tengok university student. This is actually a true story. A few of my students study in London. Tak sampai hati tau. Kita still tolong juga. Kita we are being raised at that kind of culture. Kita kesian dengan orang, So that's why kita bawa culture ni mana-mana satu dunia kita pergi. That means people will know, oh, this is from Indonesia, this is from Malaysia. Kalau you pergi kat Saudi tu, you buat umrah tu, people will know. Malaysian, dia suka, and also Indonesian, dia orang suka, suka donate. That's why all these budak-budak, yang tu dia suka datang ke Malaysia, hajah, halal, Because kita suka memberi, kita suka membeli, kita suka memberi. This is our culture. Because the rest, I don't, in front of my eyes also, they are very adamant lah. Diorang ni jenis hati kental punya. Tak macam Malaysia. Okay. So diversity. Diversity is the existence of different culture of ethnicities within the group. Diverse lah. Mono. Mono is actually something which is provide approximately common experience for members of collectivism, no variance. Mono tu, mono tu maksudnya contohnya Sparta. Sparta tu adalah society, walaupun ni zaman-zaman dulu, but they are very proud of their culture. They are very close society. The close society, it is open to new ideas, trade or cultural division. They are very antisocial. And don't want to learn from the other societies. That is Sparta. Okay, that is Sparta. Okay, pluralist is actually like, common lah, from, we contain more subgroups, more, other culture, more experience, like the US pun you tengok, it's a land of opportunity. Memang ramai, you want Hispanic, you want Latino, you want everything, semua ada dekat situ. Indian, Pakistani, Asian, what do you call, Europe, semua ada dekat situ. Okay, sama juga lah macam Malaysia, kita ada the Indonesian, kita ada the Pakistanis, kita ada Myanmar, kita ada so many, Tapi we still have a very intact culture lah, we can say, Kita still lagi, kita still lagi,
for diversity kan, I always heard this American or European saying DEI. What's that? Diversity, equality, and something. Would you know anything about this?
So because diversity itself is depending lah. For example, like macam saya cakap tadi, like egalitarian, they are, when they talk about diversity itself, they are more on equal rights. The gender, or the man, I mean the the male and female, and also the, what do you call that, the personality or maybe the belief itself. Diversity ni agak besar, but in this kind of concept is more towards about the apa ni orang cakap about the culture. Macam ethnicities kan, ada ethnicities in America, ada banyak etnik. In America ada culture tu, ada etnik ni juga, so diorang dah jadi diverse. And then for example the Italian also is they have in America, Arab also they have in America, in Central America also they have, contohnya for example like the Venezuelan, the Hispanic, the Latino, everything. That's why they call it ethnicities, but maksudnya diverse tu is not about just one particular culture, Kita macam kita pun kat Malaysia pun, kita have so many ethnics. Kita so many ethnics itself in Malaysia. So kita dah jadi, we are well versed. We are well versed of all this diversity itself. So this is what it means in that particular concept, in this related concept itself. So macam agility is also part of diversity. Tapi dia berbeza. Itu dia punya, is more towards the equal rights of men and women. Men and women, and then also their their practice, for example like LGBT and all that is actually part of egalitarianism. Tapi kat sini is a context more on the culture and also ethnic. Ya, itu bukannya dia orang punya pendapat, itu bukan dia orang punya orang cakap haluan tuju dia orang. Ya, no, it's not that. That one is egalitarian. Yang ini semua adalah diversity. Ya, on the common ground of culture and ethnicities. Okay, next, this is actually the element of culture. Ya, kita akan belajar the origin. Kita belajar the origin now. And then later kita akan belajar geography, according to their climate, topography, keadaan dia punya how to say, dia punya topo lah. Topografi tu maksudnya kalau kita tengok kawasan tu macam mana, dia berbukit bukau ke, kenapa kalau macam dekat China tu ada yang kawasan sejuk, so cara dia orang punya pemakanan ataupun cara dia punya how to say, their style of living is different as compared to those who actually staying in pantai, near the pantai or near to the pendalaman. So itu semua melibatkan what do you call that, the style of living of their depending on their topography or flora, fauna and microbiology. This is all about the geography itself. Okay, and then history, macam Iranian tadi, they are so proud of their ancestors. Okay, technology and political economy. So they also technology, for example, that we are so forward of this AI, artificial intelligence, IoT, big data, So you come to my class by using Google Meet, last previous semester you came by using Zoom. That is technology. So but others, countries itself, state of the countries or maybe other countries, they cannot. And they don't have the luxury of having the technology. So they still have to use physical, they still have to go to school, they still have to go to university, physically, they have to drive, they take a bus. But technology has, put us beyond, to the future itself. So itu pun melibatkan culture juga, And also social institution, the family, the religion, the school, the media, the government, the corporation. If the government is actually, for example, certain government, for example, the Iraq and Iran, they are Sunni and Shia. So of course, dia punya, understanding about the religion, even though that they are more, the government itself is totally different. The way that, they integrate or maybe the way they manage, the countries is different because according to their belief or the philosophers or philosophy is different. For example, the government last time before the People Republic of China, it was the communists. So of course the government of communists is different as compared to now, which is nowadays they are more capitalism. They open the door for commerce. Last time during the communism, of course they are very close kind of commerce. They don't open to the door to others to trade. So that's why you tengok sampai sekarang pun, that's why Alibaba, Jack Ma opened this opportunity for the what do you call that, the traders in China to sell their product overseas. This is the platform because they are being brought up with a very reserved kind of culture. Culture diorang ni tertutup, diorang tak tahu. It's like North Korea. They are not open for outsiders. But nowadays you can see they are moving to the capitalism itself. So they are actually opening their door for others to come and trade in their countries. For example, like Starbucks. Starbucks mana dia pernah? Starbucks they are selling coffee. If you look at the ancestors of the Chinese, they hardly drink coffee. They drink tea. Diorang kata, I tanya the students, why you don't ever drink coffee? Oh, because coffee angin puan, angin. So angin lah. But nowadays you can see the biggest cafe or restaurant in Starbucks in China is actually in the world, is actually in China. So it's actually like it's already reverse the culture itself. China last time diorang tak minum coffee, and then sekarang they have the biggest restaurant of coffee, Starbucks coffee in the world. Something which is happen. For us, kita rasa macam 100 years ago, it's impossible to have coffee in China. But now, they have so many coffee operator in China. One of it is actually Luckin, Luckin, Luckin Coffee. This is the rival of Starbucks in China. Yeah, so that is actually the government corporation also. Corporation, you can see multinational companies, they enter Japan, they enter like Kia, Toyota, they already move to America, to Europe. You see, like for example, like Huawei, Tencent, they move to Europe, they move to Africa. So the corporation itself will bring the culture of Chinese to the other continent. For example, South Africa. Tencent is good in Africa. Huawei is actually very good in certain Europe. Kia is actually good in certain Europe. Toyota, no introduction, in Europe, in America. So that is actually they bring in the Japanese culture, they bring in the South Korean culture, they bring in the Chinese culture to that another countries itself. Last time during 70s, nobody knows about Samsung. Towards 2000, you can see the name of Samsung is actually now, it's already how many years already. So this is actually the culture from other countries will go to another brand. They just use the culture by using their brand.
Oh,
and then
our nasi lemak is so famous. I am not sure why we can't spread it to the whole world.
Yes, for information,
roti canai, roti this, nasi lemak, rendang. We should establish something like KFC or McDonald's.
Yes, but we don't have. We should have like McD, KFC. Yeah, it's true. Maybe one fine day you will be the operator, or maybe the person who actually selling all this into other part of the world. But you see in France, there is actually a very good nasi lemak. Maybe you can just Google best nasi lemak in France. It's actually operated by the Malaysian itself. So that's the originated from he or she is actually a student who actually studied in France. But because the nasi lemak is so good, I think she's still stuck there in France selling nasi lemak. So maybe it's in the small, kecil punya area lah, small vicinity lah, but it's actually quite famous in France itself. Okay? Yes.
Normally I'm thinking people mindset is like this. Maybe we incorporate this nasi lemak, the headquarters should be in USA.
Right.
It would, people is thinking, this is Asian, so they will not come and consume. But if we incorporate it in USA, maybe they will say, "Whoa, Westerner, good." What do you
but
think?
in America, the Chinese food is actually acceptable. The Chinese food, tapao, that one is actually there's part of the culture of American already. But Malaysian, Asian still, we still need to put the strength on that. Okay, so consequences, consumption decision, and behaviors and management style. So if you are for example, that your company, the founder is actually have this kind of great philosopher. For example, maybe what is actually his philosophy? Contohnya dia suka menderma. The founder lah, suka menderma, love to do things with the staff. You can see the management style definitely will not the same. Because if you work in different kind of companies, you will see the differences. So I used to work in this particular company. So the CEO loves to give, to contribute, to donate, to the, for example, the orphanage, rumah anak yatim, and then after that, they will give, for example, like whatever university want to have some donation, whatever, so they will give. So, because the founder itself is actually have this kind of, he loves to give. He's a giver. So that's why dia punya philosophy. Maksud kita punya, that kind of concept of philosophy, it means the other department, it means all the staff also having this kind of, of attitude, of culture itself. So it depends on philosophy. Contohnya macam, dia punya founder. Contohnya founder dia is actually ex-army. Everything, your meeting must be If let's say the meeting on at 9 o'clock, you have to make sure you have to come before 9 o'clock, 10 minutes before 9, 8:50, or for example 8:40. Sebab the CEO or maybe the founder will be there in the meeting room before 9. So if you dare, for example, enter the room before after 9:10, definitely you will be, you will get a very good lecture from the CEO itself. So that is the style. This is also part of the culture because it is also part of the norm, the social norm, of the founders itself. Okay, so that is actually culture. Okay, later we take a break. I think around 10:30, and then I'll give you shoot you a question. Yeah, this is the last question. I mean the last slides. I will give it to you, and then try to understand lah apa yang soalan ni nak. In your views, is culture important in your daily life based from this chapter? So jangan bagi general. Train yourself to be how to engage with the case studies. Okay. Right. 10:30 we take a break, and then we continue. Okay. What is the main features of culture? Okay. Apa yang membuatkan culture tu? What makes the culture become for me lah become so unique? Kita tengok a particular tribes or particular ethnic, kita tengok cantik the way they dress, the way they speak, the way sometimes kita never, cara dia cakap pun kita tak dengar apa dia cakap because the way the lady is actually when she open her mouth and then we hardly hear dia punya suara sebab dia the culture is already been brought that way. It's actually been the lady have to be ladylike, the way that she approached to you. You love a lot. For example, like the British, they say water. Kita macam kita pun nak jadi British juga, cara nak belajar, cara dia punya jargon, cara dia punya language. Because we are so attracted that kind of the language or maybe the jargon itself. Okay, so ramai lah nak jadi Harry Potter. So kita cakap Harry Potter, dia Harry Potter. So ramai lah nak jadi British, British bidang terjun ni. So you tengok dalam TikTok tu macam-macam orang bercakap pasal the UK punya slang. So culture is shared personality on the other side. So culture dengan personality tak sama. Culture, personality. So that's why they say personality is on the other side. So they are not the same. Okay, so culture and personality are distinct concepts. They are not entirely separate, but they are part of it. Dia ada kena-mengena. So culture, norms and values can shape personality development by influencing how individual learn to think, individual learn how to feel, behave in the cultural context. Jangan samakan personality and culture is not the same. But they are interrelated. They have the correlation. Okay. So likewise, personality traits may influence how individuals navigate and adapt the cultural norms and expectations. So personality, contohnya you punya personality macam ni. So culture, sometimes you adapt the culture. You adapt the culture, contohnya Chindian lah. The Chinese and Indian. They are. So you need to learn, for example, the Chinese, how your mother-in-law is actually cook the Chinese food, or maybe you have to learn, for example, how to eat curry. The curry, Indian curry is not the same as Malay curry. So that is actually how you blend in. So your personality is your own personality, but you have to adapt the culture in order for you, to be in the socially or maybe in the society itself. Okay, tapi personality tetap personality. Itu adalah perbezaan yang nampak sangat. You can see it's actually entirely separate. Okay, so culture is learned, process of learning and interacting. It is not something that people are born with. So budak kecil tu, macam mana dia tahu, macam mana dia been brought up by the parents itself, dia akan jadilah part of, contohnya mak dia selalu always didik dia be punctual, Ya, so dia akan jadi orang yang jadi punctual. So dia dah dididik that kind of culture. Ya, dan mak dia treat dia to respect elderly people, dia akan respect. So dia akan walaupun the Chinese, the Indian, dia akan bow sikit. Ya, good morning. So this is actually when I have many students. So sometimes I notice the students itself. Yeah, before when I sit down, yeah, and then they enter the room, they always bow lah. They say, "Morning, madam." So I can see that this is actually a very good, yeah. The family, yeah, train that particular student of mine, yeah, very good. I mean the family trained him well or her well, yeah. They respect. Walaupun dia tak kenal saya, baru masuk kelas, good morning madam. Ada juga yang terus, ya, ada few of my students juga terus masuk dalam kelas, terus duduk. Never wish me, never say, never, eye contact with me. Ada juga, ya. So from there you can see, culture is actually the process of how you brought up, by your family, by your immediate family. If you're staying in with your granny, so your granny will train you. If you're staying with your parents, your parents will stay in your home. Maybe your neighbors, they're also part of the influences of you, train you to be how you are or who you are now. Okay, so it's right. Yes.
I used to meet Malay people, children. They were told to come and take my hand and put here or kiss here. What's that means?
Take your hand and
kiss lah and put onto their forehead lah.
Salam.
Itu dia punya tu lah. Siapa jawab tadi?
What does it mean?
Oh, tadi your friend already jawab. Apa dia jawab? Apa dia jawab?
It's called a salam.
Salam.
Itu salam hormat, salam hormat.
Oh. Okay.
Hello, Tan, how many years you have been in Malaysia? Dah berapa tahun you tinggal kat Malaysia, takkan you tak tahu? So that is part of Malaysian punya custom, Malay punya custom. Itu hormat. That is actually, even though that you are Malay, Chinese or Indian, this is actually to pay a respect to you. Dia akan salam you cium tangan.
I met a lot recently, but only very recently I was being done that way. So I was.
Tapi last time tak ada orang buat macam tu kat you lah, baru sekarang buat. It's actually part of the Malays kind of a culture to respect the elder people, elderly people. Salam hormat lah. Kalau you Arab, kalau you duduk pergi negeri Arab, you cium you punya pipi kiri kanan, lagi you teruk. Kita Malaysian still kita tarik salam and then kita cium lah tangan the elderly people. So kalau macam you nak tengok ini during Hari Raya you pergi rumah orang Melayu, you tengok Hari Raya memang ramai, that kind of gesture memang ramai, memang ada banyak macam tu. Tarik salam, cium tangan dia. Okay, that is actually part of the culture lah. Itu kita punya cara. Ada orang dia tak salam, dia letak macam Sabah ke apa, dia letak tangan saja dekat ataupun Sarawak dia letak tangan saja dekat dada. Cara-cara masing-masing punya cara lah, different kind of area, different kind of belief, different kind of family, they have different. So masa saya baru kahwin dengan my husband, kita nampak macam pelik lah dia macam kita punya family. Kita nak balik, kita salam. Macam dia orang terus jam okay balik. Dah balik. So kita tak, we married this different of the family, different family have different way lah of saying, of throwing dia punya culture. Kita macam kita salam kan. Okay mak, kita salam, kita balik, cium pipi, kita balik. Macam dia orang hilang macam tu je. Dah hilang, dah balik. So but when I enter the family itself, my mother-in-law punya ni lah, maksudnya saya dah masuk dalam family my mother-in-law tu, nampaklah perubahan. Dia nampak, sebab saya ajar anak-anak saya nak balik, cium tangan nenek, cium pipi nenek, baru balik. So dia nampak cousin-cousin nampak pun, cousin-cousin pun dah belajar. Sebab cousin dia orang pun jenis yang balik terus balik macam tu je. Tak ada ada cara, maksudnya salam nenek tu semua tak ada lah. So kalau masa saya masuk tu, saya train anak-anak saya. So nampaklah perubahan tu berlaku sampai sekarang. So that is actually a good sign. Ya, sebab culture yang baik tu kita akan teruskan. Ya, walaupun among the Malaysian itself, you'll be surprised you see ada juga family yang macam tu. Ya, jenis yang tak ada buat hal kau, aku buat hal aku. Ya, so that is actually how the culture is actually been learned, trained. Ya, so train. So maksudnya sebelum ni tak ada, sekarang dah ada. So macam mak nenek dia pun macam pelik. Oh, ramai pula dia punya cucu-cucu salam dan cium dia. Last time is actually my family saja. My family anak-anak saya saja. So sekarang ni dah banyak. So nampaklah perubahan tu berlaku. Okay, so that is actually based on a language, system of government macam saya cakap tadi, form of marriage and also religious system. So kalau macam Pakistan, saya ada a few ni lah lecturer from Pakistan. Diorang ni kalau nak lafaz cerai tu, it's a very shameful. So takkan you nak stay with your wife, husband, even though that is actually how you have to swallow. He said that. That's why Pakistani, diorang jarang bercerai. So kalau bercerai tu rasa macam it's very disgrace lah, memalukan family. Dia tanyalah orang-orang yang Pakistani, diorang jarang cerai. Jarang cerai diorang punya. I mean the wife itself from the Paki lah. Kalau kat sini dia kahwin lain cerita lah. Tapi kalau kat sana, kalau dia staying in Pakistan, diorang memang susah nak dengar perceraian tu, memang something which is very disgrace. Something yang memalukan the family itself. Dan kita very common. The Malays itself. Tapi kalau macam Chinese tak kisah, you boleh simpan. Tapi macam Malaysia, macam Malay, you can see very drastically. One of my friend who actually in Syariah, Hakim Syariah tu, dia kata, ramai sekarang, kes perceraian among Malays, it's very high. So maybe because of, how to say, mungkin they are very, how to say, maybe young people kahwin without any knowledge at all, or maybe they are, they just want to have some particular experimental to marry very young. Macam saya kahwin umur 30. So that's why I conceive very late. Yes, siapa yang nak bercakap tadi?
Puan, if I may just add from what you say in terms of Pakistan, the concept of divorce is derived as a social defiant act. It's part of patriarchy. So the men are in control. So when you're a woman, even in Indian culture, the moment you're divorced as an Indian woman, and also Pakistan, India, in that part of town, that part of the country, it's considered you're an outcast. You dipinggirkan. So it's a social context too. It's socially defiant. That's what I want to just say.
Okay, thank you. So memang satu memalukan lah. Dia cakap dia outcast kan. So maksudnya benda tu satu yang memalukan family tu. So diorang akan disingkirkan. So I cakap betul betul sebab the men have the power. So kalau macam perempuan tu dia rasa tapi dia have to do lah. Macam kita tengok kita tengok macam this is talking about the villages lah So diorang kena prepare air panas, lelaki suami dia nak mandi pagi and then have to prepare the breakfast. Everything, the women will be the caretaker. Lelaki is actually a breadwinner. Maksudnya dia akan mencari rezeki. Tapi kalau Malaysia ni you nampak is different. Perempuan pun kadang-kadang you tengok dah ramai yang jadi breadwinner for the family. So konsep tu dah berubah tapi kalau macam you tengok area-area kat situ still ada lagi. The Paki itself, they still have they have this kind of culture intact lagi the breadwinner itself and also the caretaker. So they feel that the female is a caretaker of the family. So they leave it to all the children punya masalah semua to the caretaker. So breadwinner keluar pergi cari kerja, cari nafkah. So that's their culture. Ada ramai lagi, banyak lagi country culture yang macam ni, not just Paki only, other part of the world also. Okay, and then lagi 5 minit we take a break. So kita tengok slides ni. Buddhism, kalau boleh nampak yang paling banyak sekali you tengok is actually Christian. So tengok from the Alaska sampailah ke Australia, New Zealand. So you tengok Buddhism is just contoh here and a bit here. Tak banyak sangat lah Hinduism here in India. This is actually by the book. This is not me who actually, I can't remember what is actually the book itself. It's actually by the Thomas, I think, cross-cultural Thomas, and I've forgotten the core reading lah. So this is actually by him. Islam is actually in here. Judaism, Jewish is actually in blue color. Where's blue? Nampak tak warna biru? Okay. And then non-religious, and others. Okay, so you can see majority is all Christianity lah. Majority. I think almost say 80%, 70%, is about the religion is of Christianity. Okay, all right. So that is actually the religion. So you can see lah, how religion plays a role in the culture itself. Okay, so I think kita stop at sini and then we move on. Slide number 12, Arab cultures. Okay, very interesting to read about cultures because you learn a lot, something which is not from the book itself. Ada banyak benda yang you belajar kalau if you are in that particular country, if you know well about that particular religion ataupun the culture itself, definitely you know more lah, macam Faizul tadi, coach. Mungkin dia ada experience pergi or maybe train orang-orang yang ada I mean diverse kind of a culture, so they will understand. Like me, I have experience by that kind of thing. Like even I don't travel out overseas, but I travel. They come to me. The student came to me, so I learned their culture well. I learned their culture well, especially the African culture lah. Because mostly every year I have African students. Chinese student and African students. You'll be surprised to see even the Chinese also, it depending on their particular continent. So kalau you tengok orang-orang yang dekat yang duduk dekat gunung tu, cara dia orang lagi sopan as compared those who actually living. I mean, I ask them, where do you stay? So I know lah, if let's say they stay in somewhere here, I said, oh, you are near to the area of the hilly kan. Hilly tu maksudnya Bukit Bukau lah. So dia orang punya social, they have bonding tu agak limit sikit. Macam the always in the cities, so they are more transparent, they are more they like to be in a group. Contoh yang dia macam yang area-area pendalaman ni semua, they are very isolated. I have seen, I have. When I ask them, you are from where? So I know, oh, you are from this continental, this continent. So I know that, memang dia orang behave macam tu. So I notice all these Chinese lah from People's Republic of China. So dia orang memang kuat especially their clan ni, dia orang memang kuat. The Chinese, they have a very good clan. Clan dia orang memang kuat. So saya nampak. Dia punya nama sajalah Han ke Ran ke Ran ke, contoh Wong ke. Wong jarang. Saya jarang nampak Wong dia nama in my class. Kebanyakannya nama yang macam Lee, ada REN, Ran Xiaomen, something like that, so nama-nama macam tu. So nama-nama macam tu pun you boleh tarik, boleh tengok macam mana dia orang asal dia orang, from which area dia orang ni, daripada mana. Sebab daripada dia punya nama ancestor, nama family dia, surname dia. Okay, so try to read. Kita ada break 10:30 to 11. Saya tak boleh cakap lah, fasting month for 3 hours. Okay, try to read this, chapter 1. Ahmad was very excited about his first business assignment, which was in Jordan. He was going to negotiate a joint venture project in Amman with the company there. So however, upon his arrival at the airport in Jordan, Ahmad became upset because no one came to pick him up. Instead, he had to take a taxi to his hotel. So Ahmad had expected the Jordanian company to send someone to fetch him, like Malaysian companies usually do for their business partners. So later, Ahmad had a meeting at 2 p.m. with the representative of the Jordanian company. He arrived at 2:10, and in Malaysia, people usually arrive 10 to 15 minutes later. Yeah, on the way, right? Okay, later and the scheduled time. Yeah, then the scheduled time. So to Ahmad's surprise, the representative were already at the meeting venue and had been waiting there since 1:55 p.m. So Ahmad felt embarrassed and apologized. So he offered a handshake, yeah, to his business partner, but the Jordanian spread out his hand and gave Ahmad a hug and tried to kiss him on both cheeks. Ini memang typical Arab punya culture. Yeah, Ahmad feel very uncomfortable being hugged and kissed by another man. Takut dia jadi, another man kiss you. So definitely we have a big question there. While the Jordanian felt Ahmad was not friendly as he seems to distance himself when he was about to be hugged. So macam mana if you are Ahmad, yeah, in your view, culture is very important in our daily life. So give, the example of Ahmad and also the Jordanian, partners. Kenapa you rasa culture is very important in our daily life? So I just want to see how, since you have been in my class for so many times already, so I want you to engage with the case study. Okay, so I leave it to you until 11:30. Alright, just give me one answer lah, jangan bagi banyak sangat, but you have to engage, the name of Ahmad, the name of the Jordanian partnership, the name of, for example, maybe you want to talk about the meeting, or maybe you want to talk about the lateness of we have our culture of on the way, tapi on the way dekat katil lagi. Okay, so that is actually how I want you to answer. Alright, so I'll see you at 11. So kita start. Alright, so Arab values, so I already mentioned this now. So later, if we have time, we can discuss on the Ahmad and also the Jordanian partners. Okay, so let's have a look at your example. About Jordanian partners. Okay, let's have a look at apa ni? Salam. MCQ 5 saja. InsyaAllah saya akan buat ni. Akan buat 5. Okay. Tanah Balasingham. Okay. The era of globalization now is looking east now. The richest people in the world are mostly Asian. So the K-pop is huge in popular culture. Roti Canai is rated number 1. It's the best bread in the world. Roti in the world lah. Yes. Okay, this one.
Actually, Puan, that's not my answer. That was in reference to what.
Okay. No, I'm just reading.
Maaf ya. My apologies.
Okay. Okay. I think Ilham did answer. Yeah. In my view, culture is incredibly important in our daily lives as influences how we communicate, behave and also interact with others. So Ahmad and all the Jordanian company showed me how cultural differences can lead to misunderstanding and conflict. By understanding and respecting culture norms can help avoid such misunderstanding. So Ilham ada, tapi you try macam saya cakap tadi lah, if you want to get A, macam ni saya bagi A- ataupun B+ saja. So you have to engage more. Bagi for example that during Ahmad while waiting for the Jordanian partners to fetch him in the airport. So they expect something which is Ahmad is actually is having a culture shock lah, because he thought that the Jordanian partners will pick him in the airport itself. Okay, so you have to put that kind of element, that kind of the meeting, the meeting expected to be 2:10, but dia datang pun lambat, So this is actually the culture shock. So that's why every day, you have to learn, about the culture itself is very important. Because you're learning a new culture. You're not learning the same culture that you're staying in Malaysia. So in my view, culture is extremely important. Okay, ni dah ni. Okay, Aniza said, Ahmad faces cultural contrast during the first business trip to Jordan, impacting his experience differences in punctuality, expectation and greeting leads to misunderstanding and comfort. So this highlight, try not, in case study, try not to be orang cakap to be more, how to say, to play safe. Case study, you have to put exactly whatever is actually being given in the case. I know that exactly. Yes, Niza.
When saya dah, when I actually posted it, and then I remember how detailed you want it to be, so I actually rewrite it at the bottom where actually macam a little bit more detail dia punya lateness and cultural differences, the cheek kisses and handshake. So I rewrite it.
Senior.
So it's true. Yeah. Yes. Continue.
Oh no, I mean the same thing. I started it off very vague, and then I like Aniza. So I put a little bit of example down there. So maybe after this class, I'll get an A+. Okay.
Correct. Don't fade away the momentum itself. I tahu sebab you just you already gotten your result. I think for past 2 weeks, and then suddenly you've forgotten how to answer case study. So case study, you have to give the example what is exactly happened in the case. It's not just you blanket, you can just summarize it. No, it's not case study. Itu more on the what do you call it, structured question. Kalau case study, you have to put everything, the thoroughly, whatever that 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. you have put that to 10 p.m. You said the late of how many minutes, you put there how many minutes they're late. So that is case study. You engage thoroughly whatever that is written in the case itself. Itu dinamakan how how you answer case study. So Tanam said samalah Tanam Ahmad and Jordanian company shows the company cultural differences and lead to. Don't play safe, Tanam. Don't play safe. You have to write. Okay. So Faizul, Faizul said, the backdrop of this story suggested that Ahmad culture is Malaysian in the context of Malaysia. Okay. So I can see it's actually arrived 10 to 15 minutes later, and the designated time, however, the situation of Jordanian, Jordan is distinct, okay, good, Malay culture, customary greet the guests, ni okay, bagus, lack of comprehension, okay, between us and also others plays a crucial. Okay, so maksudnya, I nampaklah the example that coach bagilah, coach bagi. So you are there, tapi knowing me, I need more. Feed me more, feed me more, okay. Ilham also, okay, dah nampak dah 10 to 15 minutes later, okay, this is good. So Tana also, Ahmad expectation, Jordanian company practices, okay, Tana, please, don't play safe. You have to write exactly whatever that you have seen in the case. Fitri, okay, Fitri,
Puan, Tanam, Tanam.
Sorry, ni siapa
Ni Tana.
Okay, Tana Bala. Tana Bala, please don't play safe.
Thank you.
Okay. Fitri pun puasa banyak ni, that's why. Yes. Jangan selamatkan diri, tolong tulis.
Okay, Puan.
Don't blanket, don't summarize. Saya tak suka case study. Kalau you baca, case study punya jawapan tak boleh summarize. You kena sebiji tulis whatever that is actually the question asked. You have to put the example exactly whatever the question asks. Don't blanket, don't play safe, don't ever summarize it. Okay. Handshake, okay, hug and kisses, ini semua. This is good. Okay, Iyas, you also playing safe. Ya, jangan tolong. Kotorkan awak punya penulisan, jangan bersihkan sangat terlampau orang cakap. Okay, Raisa, Raisa, I know you are doing well. I got no problem with you. Yeah, that means you know my flow. Tapi memanglah kalau later if you actually maybe later lah if you want to study further level, memang macam ni lah. Kalau you pergi ke UK, ke US, this is the way of how your lecturer wants it. Mungkin you tak biasa dengan culture ataupun cara pembelajaran saya, sebab saya ni jenis yang orang cakap dididik with the UK kind of setting, mind setting. So Amra, I want more from the example given by the students. Your students not giving me something which is exactly very general. I don't want to have general statement. I want something with the thorough, Amra, insightful. This is actually what I gotten from my module leader from UK. Diorang punya style macam tu. Diorang punya style macam tu. So that's why you tengok I punya you happen to go to another classes, tapi kenapa macam Madam Amra punya kelas markah yang betul-betul saya bagi A tu ada few saja. I think about 5 or 6 lah. Saya bagi A. Lain semua A minus, B plus. Kenapa? This is what my focus is. My focus is more towards something that soalan tu dia akan engage more to the case studies. So soalan tu memang saya bagi soalan tu memang ada case study kat dalam tu. Memang ada engagement dalam case study. Saya jarang bagi soalan ni tak ada engagement dalam case study. Okay, so Raisa, you are there. Kisses and hugs, physical greeting, habitual lateness. Okay, you nak blanket kan macam ni boleh. Tapi kalau boleh you letak IE, IE for example, or maybe EG ataupun IE tu you letak. Habitual lateness tu contohnya macam 10 minit lambat, macam tu. So please don't blanket. Jangan you orang cakap nak menyedapkan hati saya membaca. No. Make it dirty then. Okay, Aniza, okay, I can see the seriousness of you. Okay, this is how you answer. Siapa yang baru masuk kelas saya ni mesti macam Saiful is actually this is your second time with me. So memang you akan dapat culture shock lah. Sebab you still play safe, Saiful. You make your hand dirty. Masukkan elemen-elemen pukul 2:10 PM tu. Pukul apa lagi, handshake, kisses, apa lagi, waiting in the airport, tu semua. So you're still very neat lah, macam penyapu baru beli. Saiful, I want you to make sure that your broom is actually sampai bengkok-bengkok, sampai macam you tahu tak penyapu yang bentuk misai tu. Saya nak you macam tu, very rusted one. Okay? So Saiful, maybe this is your second class, still lagi you are still swimming to the shore, still macam Raisa semua, Ilham semua dia dah master, dia dah masuk kelas saya yang keempat, dia yang ketiga, macam tu lah. Okay. It involve differ. Okay, Saiful, you can practice lagi. So setiap kali my class I will give case study. So nak bagi you faham macam mana the engagement of the case study in your jawapan. So Lim, okay. Lim, the simple thumbs up, okay, might be insulted. Lim, tak ada thumbs up dalam kita ni punya ni Lim, case study. Don't give me something which is outside of the case study, please. Like hug and kisses, waiting in the, what do you call that, in the airport, meeting started at 2 PM, 2:10 PM, that one. So like hug and this one, like you said just now, thumbs up and everything is actually like, it's not there in the case study. So please don't put anything that beyond the case study itself.
Okay, noted.
Jawahir, I think Jawahir.
I think I play safe one, sorry. I tak bagi contoh-contoh.
Thank you for answering on behalf of me. Okay. Tanam.
I'll do better next time.
Yes. Lanam kenapa? Ni sakit perut ke? Jawab sikit sangat. Okay. Prabu, okay, good Prabu. To play safe, you letak je for example, when my eyes will be very, ini akan tangkap, yeah. When you put, for example, handshake with Ahmad towards Jordanian, yeah, and the custom of hug and kisses. Okay, good. Yong.
Sorry,
Yong
because
pun
I'm
sama
in hurry.
jugalah.
Yeah, I'm in hurry just now to play safe. Sorry
I
about
want
that.
you to play hard. Yeah, don't be soft-hearted. Yeah, okay. Pukul habis-habis. Kanison, sama juga. Yeah. Kanison, please change. Shida, I think you are there. You pun dah faham saya punya style. Okay, Shida, you're good. Salma pun, Salma, Cik Salma.
Sorry Puan, tadi saya tulis panjang tapi chat ni dia tak bagilah tulis panjang-panjang.
Tahu.
Tu ada banyak lagi yang tak masuk.
Tak masuk. Janganlah masuk je.
Kawan-kawan dah bagi, saya pun tak payah letak lah macam tu.
Okay. Jean. Okay, good. Different perspective protocol, punctuality. But you, punctuality, put the time, Jean. Yeah, put the time, 2:10, and then the Ahmad arrived very late, and then everybody is like looking at him. You know?
Puan.
Okay, Tanam. I wasn't actually, okay, no, wait, Tanam, okay. Dennis. Okay, Dennis, you are actually out of the way. Yeah, I asked about the Ahmad cases. I'm not asking about you are in the Africa itself. Yeah, but it's okay. It's a very good knowledge for me. I met lady ministers, so she did not shake hand, but instead of hugs and kisses, yeah, both cheeks. So I feel a bit comfortable. Okay, so then I realized they are inherited. Yeah, because in Africa, bukan semuanya is actually like Nigerian. Yeah, Nigerian is actually colonized by British. In certain area, it's all colonized by French. So you don't get confused, yeah, because like the French, they have different kind, because I have experience dealing with all this South African culture, yeah, and also African culture. So they have been divided into certain colonial kind of era. So when colonial French and also British, they are different, totally different. You can see, yeah. So you can see the French are more, they're more loving, yeah. For me lah, I feel that they like to for example, one of my students is from Mali, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Mali? But it's actually French colonial countries lah. He is very, very gentleman. He opened the door for me, the class door for me. He pulled the chair for me. I said, "You're from where?" I said, "Are you from Nigeria?" He said, "No, madam, I'm from," if I'm not mistaken, it's Mali or whatever, near the continent of this French colonial. That is actually the culture of this French. Yeah, the French colonial people who actually, in Africa itself. So I noticed that. I noticed not only one, few occasions itself. Yeah, so like Nigerian, when I talk, they also like to talk. Yeah, those who actually French colonial one, when I talk, they listen, and then after that they will answer. So this is actually the differences lah. Yeah. Okay, Tanam, you're not well. Okay, sorry. I thought you're fasting also. Dennis, if you don't know the culture, you would save the early appointment. They say 2, make sure it's okay, 10 minutes early. Okay, Dennis, you still, maybe I'll give you more of the case study in order for you to, how you need to, to answer well in the case studies question. Dennis, okay, good. Yeah, Vina. Okay, good. Culture, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Ahmad late. Okay, good. Yeah, so maybe you can, you put the 15 minutes later, opposed of the 2 p.m. as a plan, 2:10, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Jordanian arrived 15 early. Yeah, okay, this is a culture. Okay, good. So that means 70% still, you guys are, that means you are there. That means you know how to engage with the kids. Yeah, so I will give you more, every time, but of course our class is only 5 times, So this is the first one, so we have another 4 more, but I will give you more if you are in my problem solving class also, I will give like this. So that means you can engage, how to answer well in the case study. Okay, all right, so we continue. banyaknya. Yeah. Okay, nama-nama naik. Okay, so when you press thumbs up, definitely, yeah, that particular icon will go up. Okay, so Arab value. Okay, Arab is actually, as I mentioned just now in the eye-breaking session just now. So of course they have a person, dignity, honor, and reputation are the paramount, of importance of these Arab people. Okay, so the importance of behave of all time in a way that will create a good impression to others, loyalty to one's family, social classes is actually very severe. Yeah, you can see those who actually very status quo is actually their family belong to the rich and famous, so they have their own in fact that you'll be surprised to see that even the father will build their houses near their parents' house nearer, maybe to their second son, third son, or maybe daughters itself. They are always in that particular clan itself, so the father will build the house, the main house, and then the son or maybe the daughter, the house is near to the parents' house in one particular big area or maybe big estate itself. So they are like this. The Arab people, they are like this. They honor their classes. They very honor their classes itself. Yeah, and also their background. Okay, so that is according to Omar. Yeah, Margaret Nidell. Yeah, so this is actually the Arab culture. Okay, so this is the 3 levels of mental programming. So you can see, I don't know why the title is actually missing, but you can see this is actually what I want to focus. 3 levels of mental programming. So that means you have to the first and foremost is actually about the personality. So personality is actually what you actually, your traits lah, your characters, so your pattern of behavior, what sort of personality that you have, So of course the second one, personality is got to do with, we'll start with the human nature first, human nature first. So human nature, it refers to fundamental characteristic, instinct, and tendencies that are innate to human beings. So for example, look at your fathers, biological, that means whatever that your parents train you, so you become like that. So maybe if let's say you're so helpful because your parent treat you like this, or maybe you are very straight, straightforward kind of person, or maybe you are very kind of disciplined kind of person because you are being brought up that way. You've been brought up, you've been nurtured that way. Okay, so the universal also is part of the, for example, the Indian, they have their own custom, the Malay, they have their own custom. So this is more on the human nature. So you can see why just now Tan is asking why they will kiss your hand, take your it's a handshake, and then after that kiss your hand, salam, and also kiss. That is actually part of the human nature of the universal culture itself. But of course, whatever that you're trained by your parents is actually who you are. For example, just now I told you about my in-law family just now. So that's like more on biological. So maybe if you are brought up in a different kind of family, you can see that maybe your friend or maybe your neighbors, they have different kind of train, or maybe they can have different kind of nature, nurture, because they have different kind of parenthood, different kind of parenthood. Okay, and then when you talk about culture, so culture can be learned, culture can also be specific in a group. So as I mentioned just now, we have Hokkien, Hakka, Teochew, so that is also part of the culture. So because we learn, because Hakka is different than Teochew, Hokkien is different, than the Hakka itself. So from there, for example, like Minang, we have the Minang Kampa, Minang Kabau, even the Kelantanese also, they have the Ulu Kelantanese, they have the common Kelantanese, and also you can see like so many ethnic, so many dialect, so we learn from that, so that means we groom ourselves from the human, from the culture, and become our personality. So this personality is actually what we learn, we inherit, from the humane, we brought up from the culture, from our parents itself, from our sibling, from our neighborhood, from our community, from our society, up to the personality itself. Personality, which is the inherited and also learned from these two, with the culture and also the human and who you are, that is your personality. Yeah, that is your personality, and that is actually your specific individual personality. So you are a very disciplined kind of person. Why? Because you've been brought up with that particular biological, background, and you have been learned, from the culture itself. So these two is actually making, it will shape up your personality, the culture and also the human culture, human nature, Okay, so that is actually the level of mental programming. So what is the features of the culture? So you can see culture is systematic and organized. It involves values, attitude, belief, and also behavioral meaning. So values, it can be respect, timing, space. So this is actually your values, right? That means your nilai. So people look at you, with the respectful kind of values, and also the way you drink, the way you consume yourself, the drink itself is all about values. So this is actually you. You cannot take away your values. Even though you died, so people will know that, okay, Michael Jackson, this is a value. Okay, you died 10, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, so like Mother Teresa or whatever lah. So they know, people respect you because they know that it's actually your value. Your value cannot be taken away easily. Your value, this is actually part of you. Your value is actually part of your personality. So your attitudes, your attitude, what sort of attitudes that you have now, it's actually consuming, or maybe it's actually deriving from the values. The beliefs, for example, God and Goddess, or maybe, for example, that you believe in reborn, rebirth, carnation or karma. That is actually your belief. You believe in ghosts, you believe in something which is supernatural. This is all you believe, because everybody have different kind of belief. So you should respect all this kind of belief, because everybody have their own, their own, their own way of treat their lives. So you should respect. You should respect, even though that, in a family that you have your father, if you belong to the Chinese family, and then your brother is actually, converted to Muslim, you should respect. You see, for Muslim, even though you already converted, you have to, during Chinese New Year, they will go back to the family, celebrate the Chinese New Year. But of course, whatever that you cannot take, for example, a pork or whatever, so of course you cannot pork. That is actually the fundamentals of the Islam itself. Those fundamentals you cannot touch. Those fundamentals you cannot play around. The Chindian, whatever it is, the Malay, or maybe the Malay Chinese married the Chinese, or maybe the Malay married the Indian itself. Whatever fundamental, you just put it aside. But if you're talking about the culture itself, you still can blend. You still can respect. You can still, dine, with the same food. The food, that halal food that you can eat together with your family, with your originated family itself. So go ahead, because we already blended in our society. We already been united in the society itself. So we cannot go far. Whatever culture that we have, you have to preserve. You have to make sure that you preserve, and you you keep it to yourself. For example, that when you keep it long, to your family. So imagine that this is what my student told me. Those who actually Nigerian, they speak Hausa, Hausa. They speak Igbo. This is their language lah, their mother tongue language. Those who actually travel to overseas, maybe they are actually married to the foreigners. Sometimes they never teach their son, or maybe their daughters, about their mother tongue language. So maybe they are so scared, or maybe they are so embarrassed of the Hausa or Igbo language among the Nigerian. So their family, their future generation, they have forgotten about the language itself, the mother tongue language. So never ever throw all this, your roots. Never ever throw your roots. You have to make sure that your future generation know about your roots. For example, the Chinese, maybe for example their name is Wong. They can find the Wong clan family back of 100 years ago or 200 years ago from the mainland China. With the surname of Wong, with surname of Li, with the surname of Han, with surname of Ran. surname of Xue, by Xue, by Xue is actually Snow White, okay. So the Xue, family, they can still locate, until many years because of the roots, because of the ancestors, so that is actually how the culture is very unique. Okay, behavioral meaning is actually, for example, that the Japanese, they like to bow, so this is the behavior. So we know that when somebody bow, oh, he's actually the Japanese. That means they respect the guest, they respect the opponent, or they respect their colleague itself, or everybody, so they bow, they tend to bow. So that is the features of culture. Okay, what is the material and non-material culture? You can see non-material, of course, is actually more towards material, than the way they dress, the way they the way they decorate their house, So for example, the Indian family, if you enter the house, the tiles, or maybe the lantai diorang is very clean. You look at dia punya utensil, you look at dia punya pot, contohnya dia punya periuk belanga, the kuali itself. I look at it, macam mana how they struggle to scrape all the yang kerak-kerak periuk tu, or the kerak-kerak kuali. So because that is a part of their culture. They said that their mother like to gosok belakang periuk tu. Macam kita, basuh ala kadar cukup lah, and then you can see at the back of the pot, or maybe back of the wok itself, kuali dengan pot tu memang hitam lah. But if you go to the Indian family house, they are very clean. This is actually, even they ask, what makes them become so clean itself in the house, even, their yang lantai simen yang tak ada tiles pun, memang because they mop, okay. They said that how they mop, so they said, my mother, I have seen in the TikTok lah, my mother cleaned before, early in the morning they wake up, they already mop the floor. Sometimes if they say they after their lunch, they also one round they mop, and then before they want to go to sleep also, they one round they mop. So that's why their house is very clean. If you agree with me, that those who actually in the class, the Indian, do you believe that the house itself, the Indian, those not the modern one in motherhood lah, the old one, contohnya macam zaman-zaman maybe your mother is actually about 60 plus already, so this kind of characters, this is actually their discipline, to mop the house 3 times a day. Like us, is once a week, especially Saturday and Sunday lah. Kalau bulan puasa langsung tak ada, so just wait another one day to Hari Raya, you mop the house. This is me lah, okay. Don't take a granted, or maybe take an example of me. So this is actually how clean is actually the Indian house itself. And then after that they got time to scrap. Maksudnya tonyo, belakang piuk tu. So look at their utensil, you look at their pot and the wok, and their wok. Wok tu kuali, pot is actually periuk. So clean. As if that macam baru beli, padahal dia dah pakai almost 10 years already. So that is actually how we look at the culture. Memang synonym lah, the culture itself. Okay, but Chinese, hardly nowadays during Chinese New Year you wear cheongsam, you wear all these kind of things, but you already faded away already. Jadi benda tu dah jadi faded. Tapi Melayu still lagi pakai baju kebaya, pakai baju kurung. The Chinese nak pakai cheongsam, I tanya my friend from Chinese, you pakai cheongsam ke? Tak ada lah, mana dia pakai cheongsam. Tak ada pakai pun. They just wear all this westernized kind of culture. Pakai t-shirt, pakai kemeja. So maksudnya dia punya culture tu dia dah that means they are going faded already. So you have to keep all this kind of culture, because this culture will definitely will know your origin, the roots of you. Okay, so when I talk about non-material, that is actually on the religion, perception, attitudes, belief, and also value. Okay, so that is actually okay. What is body adornment? Itulah yang macam dibuat, macam you look at the picture ni. Yeah, so ini adalah body adornment, meaning that the practice of they enhance their body of styling, yeah, standing up and decorating their hair. Contohnya macam ada kaum tu yang dia punya leher tu tinggi saja tu kan, dia put, because dia bukan dia letak umur dia 40 tahun, tak ada, dia letak masa dia kecil lagi, that's why dia punya leher tu jadi macam angsa, yeah, because they already put all this bangle, they call it neck bangle, masa dia kecil, masa dia masuk umur dia kecil dia dah ikat, so that's why dia punya leher dia is like the swan itself, dia jadi tinggi, so that is actually their practice, that is actually their body adornment. So you tengok macam saya cakap lah, maksudnya tattoo ni kita ikut back to the native people yang started with the tattoo, the tattoo itself. So maksudnya the modern society ni, they are actually back to the tribal kind of practice, which is the tattoo. So that tribal saja, tribe saja yang banyak pakai tattoo. Tapi kita tengok sekarang, tattoo is not a taboo anymore. Tattoo is actually, it's actually as a norm, for everyone. Okay, even though to the Muslim itself, you'll be surprised to see ramai Muslim yang ada tattoo. Okay. Alright, so next is actually culture is dynamic. Culture is dynamic. Why? Because of the culture evolve. Contoh macam saya cakap tadi lah. The Chinese, during Chinese New Year, they hardly wear the cheongsam. So saya cakap kenapa tak pakai? Mahal lah Mra. It's not easy. You think it's cheap to buy cheongsam? I said, how are you supposed to know? A few of my Chinese friends said, it's not easy. And then one of my students also said, nowadays, not student lah, the hardware owner near my house, she's actually a Chinese. He said, Amra, you know how much the Chinese funeral, my father passed away. My father said, my father-in-law or father, something like that. Father, I think father lah. My father passed away. I think dia kata lah, my father passed away. We call him Aso. So I say Aso, how? Because I asked about the culture itself. How this your father, the funeral among the Chinese? Chinese, you have to prepare at least 100,000. I said 100,000. I said what? Everything you have to buy the casket. You have to book for the occasion itself lah, you have to call the families, you have to give them food, blah blah blah, and everything. 100,000. I said 100,000. I said 100,000. So me, if let's say I die, I ask my son or my daughter just to bakar me lah. He said bakar, criminate lah, maksud dia bakar dia. So easy busy, only 2,000 orang. He said bakar sekarang 2,000, 2,000 only. So this is actually the
Muslim can bakar meh? I don't know. I'm just
Chinese lah. Hello, Chinese.
Oh, okay.
I call her Aso.
Oh, okay.
So Aso is actually the owner of the hardware near to my house. So I'm very close to her. I'm very close to her. I say, Aso, I want this, I want that. To buy this one lah, to buy the paint. During Hari Raya you have to buy the paint, right? So I say, Aso, I want to ask you about your father. I'm very close to her. So he said, my father passed away already 2 months ago. He said, how much you spend? 100,000. I said, 100,000 you can buy a house. Yes, Chinese is always like that. So like me, if I die, he said, the Aso one, I want my son and daughter just to cremate me only lah, bakar saja, 2,000 only. I said, 2,000 is quite high, I said, for Malay itself, I would say, to bury for the Malay itself, we just want 700 to 1,000 only. Much more cheaper, I said. So that is actually how, sometimes, it can be evolved. The culture can be evolved because of certain social kind of, issues. For example, like this, because people can't have money to spend 100,000. Cash, cash, 100,000 cash. It's not like you pay consignment, no. So I say, how you pay? I pay lah. Every each of the daughter and son have to pay 13,000. Ayo, 13,000. So how many siblings you have? You count lah. So they have about 9, I think. Yeah, so 13 multiplied by 9. 100 plus. Okay, so before you want to die, you have to make sure that you have money. Okay, before you want to die. So if your age is already 50 something, 60, 70, this is a time for you to keep money. But for Malay, it's about 700 to 1,000. Yeah, because they need to dig, yeah, that to bury, yeah, of course they need to dig the thing, and then they have to recite, and then we have to pay some money lah, yeah, for the reciters, yeah. So of course it's about 700 to 1,000. But still they said, the Chinese friend of mine said, it's very cheap. Yeah, to cremate is actually about 2,000. Yeah, so that is actually the evolve. Yeah, so the culture evolved because of certain issues. Yeah, so certain factors change culture. For example, like technology, population shift. Yeah, so you can see Australia nowadays. Even Van Damme, you'll be surprised to see. You know Van Damme, Claude Van Damme. Now he's actually a Muslim. Yeah, he actually convert, yeah, from Christianity to Muslim. So you can see nowadays it's actually when you move, yeah, when you convert from this one particular region to another, so definitely your culture also will be changing. Yeah, culture in the sense of the fundamental one lah. I mean, fundamental will keep or will still be intact, but you know the tiny minute things will change. Yeah, so that is actually, you can see the Islam, Hinduism is actually now, even you can see the Australian just now, right? The is more on the Christianity, but you can see population shift here from what do you call that? From Christianity to Islam and also Hinduism. Okay, resources shortage, sometimes because of money concern. Okay, for example, the wars, yeah, happens between for example, in Malacca, we still have the Portuguese, yeah, who actually they actually married the Malays. So we have this, we call it what? Apa? Saya lupa lah nama dia. Yang Portugis kahwin dengan Melayu ni. Is it Graco? Apa bukan Graco? Is it Graco? Apa ya? Kod saya dah lupa lah. Yang Portugis kahwin dengan Melayu ni. What we call them?
The Seranis, is it?
Seranis. Yeah, Seranis. Okay, so that is actually because of the war, because Portuguese, yeah, is actually colonized. The first one is actually colonizing the Malays, and then after that, British, and then after that, before that, it's actually Dutch, and then British, and then after that, Japs, and then masuk balik British, yeah. So that is actually how the wars has made the changes on the culture, yeah, changing of values and also custom from other countries. So that is actually macam kita lah, yeah, kita pun dah makan ayam geprek. You know what's ayam geprek? You know, the Indian and also the Chinese. You know ayam geprek. So ayam geprek tu is actually for bakso, yeah, bakso is all this is Indonesian food. Tapi because of they are staying here, so kita tengok diorang jual, kita pun rasa macam, you know lah, knowing Malaysian. Hello, ada kelas ah? Ada kelas. Online class. Okay. Alright. You know, like geprek, you know, ayam paprek, okay, apalagi tom yum, tu semua is not our originated, yeah, kind of Malay food or Indian food or, you know, Chinese food, but because of they are staying here in Malaysia, yeah, you know, so we also learn how to make ayam geprek, yeah, ayam apa lagi, tom yum, yeah. That is actually not Malaysian or Malay food itself. It's actually from Thai. Ayam geprek is actually from Indonesia. And then now I learned how to make ramen, yeah, because my daughter like to eat the ramen lah, and then macam-macam lah. I don't know how to pronounce the fried chicken, you know, fried chicken from the Korean is, I don't know. I just buy the sauce, and then you know lah, fasting month, you know, your taste bud is actually wanting 1,001 thing of, you know, food. So say, Ibu, can you just buy, you know, the Korean fried chicken? You know, I say, yeah, you know, because we are, you know, I'm staying, my son and my daughters and also my brother, we have about 6 in the family. So to buy, you know, of 6 pieces of chicken is not enough. So sometimes we have to need more. So sometimes I have to cook. Yeah, I have to cook. I have to buy the ingredients, you know, maybe from what do you call that? Econ Safe, to buy the sauce, the Korean sauce, and then you deep fry, yeah, the chicken itself, and then you put the sauce, so that one you can have more. Instead of the 6 pieces, you bought it from the Korean restaurant itself. Okay, so that is actually how we evolve. Yeah, the culture is very dynamic because of this thing is actually evolving. Yeah. Okay, next is actually level culture. So make it big. So culture is actually have 3, which is from, this is more a psychological point of view. Yeah. Artifacts, espouse, and also basic underlying assumption. So we start from basic underlying assumption. For example, it's like what do you call that? The iceberg itself. So what you have seen is actually below that. You have to look at the espouse and also the basic underlying assumption. So whatever artifacts is something that what you want to see, what people want you to see. Yeah, you want to see something like this. This is actually because of the espouse and also the assumption, underlying assumption itself. So basic assumption is actually the deepest level, the core, the taken of granted belief, attitude, and unconscious perception that shape the individual thoughts and also action within the organization. Ini dia punya basic underlying assumption lah. So this is actually more towards the level of culture. So maksudnya, what is actually make the difference of you? Yeah, this is actually something is actually you can see in a very, how to say, in a very transparent manner. You tengok macam the Muslim, the Muslim dia pergi sembahyang hari Jumaat. Of course you know, tak kisahlah dia Indian convert ke or Chinese convert ke, every Muslim have to pray especially the men have to pray every day, every Friday itself. So that is actually the basic assumption. Kita tengok, okay, he's actually Indian because dia pergi kuil. Kita tengok dia the Chinese, they will buy the, apa orang cakap, yang colok tu, so and then they put the fruits, okay, and then they sembahyang early in the morning. So definitely that is actually underlying assumption that that fellow is actually Chinese, that fellow is Indian, that fellow is Malay. So that is the basic underlying assumption. So espouse is actually the second level of organization culture. This is consists of values. So daripada yang you bawa the underlying assumption, now we go to the values that are what is actually your belief. So kepercayaan you, your principle, your goal is based from your assumption. Macam saya cakap tadi lah, the mental programming. This is actually your espouse. Because when you have this, for example, the values are often articulated in mission statement. This is actually more on the workplace, mission statement, vision statement, and also official document. So this is whatever, for example, that you have, what is actually your underlying assumption that brings you to your values. This is your values. So if your value, people cannot play around with your values, that means you stick to your principle, it will stick until you die. Because that is like, because you have a very good underlying assumption in during your nurture, during your background. Your father treat you, train you, nurture you to be a very good person, a very disciplined kind of person, have a very good integrity. So your value also will have like that. You have very good integrity. You have a very good ethics, conduct. That is etiquette, because you have a very good underlying assumption and the underlying training or nurture. And of course, whatever people see you is actually the behavior of you. You respect people, you salam, you kiss, you hug. That is actually the artifacts because from the espouse and from the underlying assumption. Kita lihat orang, kita nampak is actually from the tip of the iceberg, but we never know the values and also the assumption. Because kita tak nampak, kita tak satu rumah dengan dia. Kita nampak orang tu, I've seen lah, nampak dekat bagus, tapi kita satu rumah dekat dia dengan pengotornya, dengan bersepah-sepahnya. Cakap, kita nampak dia kat luar, nampak bersih, nampak everything, dia punya side baju ni, kalau you letak tangannya luka lah. You know what that's metaphorical. So, maksudnya dia punya side baju ni, dia iron very very sharp, tajam. Letak jari pun boleh, you punya jari boleh berdarah. So this is what people want to see you. You expect people to see you. You want people to see you. Tapi you punya values and assumption is actually out to the drain. Ya, masuk longkang. Ya, kita tengok you satu rumah. Ya, kadang-kadang kita pergi training, we have to be in one particular hotel, ya. Especially lah those who actually macam saya trainer juga. Tapi bukan 100% lah, ya. Kadang-kadang dia panggil, kadang-kadang because I train them how to communicate. I train them how to do communication skills and also problem solving thinking, ya. Critical thinking. So that is actually my cup of tea. So kita nampak sometimes, oh dia ni very kind of people who actually you love to be with him or her, ya. Tapi satu bilik dengan dia cakap lain, apa yang dia buat lain. Dengan bersepah-sepahnya, dengan baju dia, dengan kasut, dengan bilik airnya. Because saya tak suka bilik air berkecah-kecah ni, I don't like. Kalau macam saya ada towel, I minta extra towel, ya, to the this one lah, ya, to the lady itself lah. Saya nak towel untuk kaki because sometimes when you go to the hotel, sometimes when you take your shower and then definitely the water will be what do you call that, outside, yeah, of the carpet itself. So I don't feel okay. So I put the extra towel there. So let's say people outside, they come out from the the bathroom, they can just pijak. Yeah, they can step on the towel itself. So definitely it will be clean. That is number one. And then number two, I like to put the towels near to the mirror because if let's say when you wash your face, definitely the air tu akan keluar kan, terpercik. Yeah, so I will wipe. Yeah, I will wipe, yeah, and then I put it aside. So I keep on changing the towels because I know that kita pakai, orang pun nak pakai yang cantik juga. So sometimes when you have this kind of people with you, cakap tak serupa bikin. Ya, cakap dengan orang, train dia, oh you have to be this, you have that. Tapi dekat hotel, my goodness. Saya cakap, oh macam mana saya boleh jawab satu orang macam ni. Dia punya baju semua dia campak sini, campak sana. So I said that one is, whatever values that you have, that's not you. Yeah, because you portray, your artifacts is good, but you should have a good value. Yeah, the rule of thumb of whatever it is, you have to respect your partners, yeah, of the hotel itself. Maybe your roommate, whatever. So you respect. Bagi dia orang space. Ini kadang-kadang you ambil dia punya spaces. Kita nak gantung baju, kita nak letak bag pun rasa macam, alamak, dia ni dah ambil aku punya spaces, aku nak letak mana? So this is actually how. Yeah, sometimes tiny things, for you it's actually maybe small thing, but other people it's actually very big thing. So from there they will know your value. From there you know how your family train you. Ya, kadang-kadang kita tengok macam kanak-kanak, small kids, when their mother talk, they also want to interfere. Like me, I just put a big eyes to my eye. I put a very good, like my face lah, a type of my son and my daughter know that kind of face itself, the look itself. You have to go out. It means you have to be not to be that, to be that particular place. I just put my eyes, I just stare like that, and then my son will, So sometimes nowadays, the kids will not understand. You have to mention to him or her, tolong, please, I have a conversation with my friend, please, can you please move to your room? Sampai ke tahap macam tu. Because you don't have any values. That means the training of your family is tak cukup lagi. So you have to make sure that you train your kids well. So they know, they know what exactly how to be in front of the parents or maybe the friends of you. Yeah, same age, you cannot interfere. Yeah, okay, you should pay respect. Okay, so and then okay, another 7 minutes. Okay, I try to make it short. Yeah. Okay, why do culture differs and persists? Because of survival. Yes, it's true. Yeah, sometimes family, education, economic, religion, and also political system. Yeah, we have emergence of society, social institution. Yeah, this is all institution lah, family, semua social institution. Yeah, so sometimes we have to survive. We have to train them. Yeah, we have to train, for example, your kids to respect elderly people. Yeah, don't interfere during our conversation. Do not interfere. That means you have no adab. Civic minded tu mesti ada. Yeah. The civic is must be there. Yeah. The etiquette must be there. You know what's the etiquette? Yeah. Cara nak duduk, cara nak bercakap, cara nak minum, cara how to cut your meat, cut your veggie. Ini cut bunyi bising pang pong pang pong pong. That's not the dining etiquette. You cannot talk, kita macam kita, lagi boleh cakap kita cakap. Dining etiquette tak boleh bercakap sebenarnya. Yeah. So the VIP etiquette, if you want to go to the royalty, contohnya the king and the queen, or maybe the whatever lah, the VVIP, you need to have the etiquette. Etiquette ni lah one part of your culture. So people will look at you, you are being groomed well, your family taught you well, because you have a very good etiquette. Kalau etiquette tak ada, habislah. Kita akan tanya siapa mak dia, siapa bapak dia, tak ajar ke anak. Okay, so this is actually for survival. Okay. What differs and persistence? Because of sorry. Okay, just put like this lah. So because I cannot. Okay, other factors, for example, like macam saya cakap tadi, topography, kawasan, indigenous economy, for example, like Maori. They have their own fishing, forestry, agriculture, and also tourism. So they contribute about 1.4% of their domestic product to the government of New Zealand. So because of, they want to be different. They want people to see, because they feel that this is a part of their culture. So they need to, prolong, or maybe they need to safeguard their culture itself. But they are actually contributing, some economic, some income to the New Zealand itself, to the government of New Zealand, which is 1.4, even though it's small, but it's still contributing, especially the tourism lah. Okay, and then what is the debate? About whether it actually matters. For example, country culture. If we're talking about sports, they love sport especially. Just if you just want to, feel that you can just how to say blend with the culture, you cerita pasal sport, especially the football. Informality. So what is this? Okay, informality, for example, people dress more to comfort and also style. Macam saya cakap cheongsam tu lah. So you're not comfortable wearing cheongsam. Some more is very hot, some more is actually very expensive. Okay, and then you just wear something which is comfortable. That is actually informality. Informality. Okay, dynamic culture is, for example, like, the South Korean just now lah, somebody talked about South Korean. So they are known of rapid modernization. So we have the K-pop, we have this changes, very rapid changes, of Korean, of South Korean. Okay, so later we study about Hofstade. Sometimes people call it Hofstade, sometimes people call it Hofstad. Hofstad. So this is actually more on the cultural, world cultural culture. So nation, politics, language, and also subculture. So we're going to learn, some other days. So this is actually the debate, about, for example, the Brazilian, they love football. For example, Italian in US, you name it, they love food. And in Italy, if let's say your wife is skinny, katakanlah your wife is actually like don't want to eat, so the mother-in-law will say to you, why your wife is so skinny? That is a normal scenario, happens in Italy. In Africa, there is actually certain, not all, certain country in Africa, they want their wife to be, bubbly. You know what's bubbly? Bubbly tu bukan gemuk lah, macam sedap-sedap. So dia bukan gemuk, dia bukan kurus. That's why they call it bubbly. So dia nak wife dia jadi macam tu. So if the wife is actually very very thin, so the family will ask, why you never feed your wife? Something like that. So it's the culture. So Italian also, they love pasta, they love spaghetti, they love all these pastas, pizza. Kalau kalau you read about the pizza itself, pizza ni sebenarnya dah pukul 12, 2 minutes to 12. Pizza ni sebenarnya bukan makanan, dia adalah makanan street tau. makanan-makanan untuk golongan-golongan bawahan. If you read about the history of pizza, very interesting. Okay, tapi kita tengok sekarang pizza is everywhere. Okay, so last two, this debate is about organizational and national. So for example, collectivism. This is we will talk later in Hofstede or Hofstad culture. This is the ritual and also artifacts. Wedding. I just take one or two. Wedding, of course, is white gown. Kita Melayu pun kadang kita sama juga. Macam zaman-zaman dulu, saya dulu kita pakai songket. Tak ada pula ada songket warna putih. Tapi because sekarang ni kita dah modernize semua pakai baju, pakai putih-putih semua. Sebab kalau you tengok zaman-zaman datuk nenek you, mana ada pakai putih. You tengok gambar kahwin you, tak ada putih pun. You tanya mak you, tanya atuk you, they never wear whites. Diorang pakai broket, pakai songket tau. You know what's a broket? Google lah apa broket tu. Okay, tapi sekarang ni kita dah jadi modernized, kita dah jadi westernized. So what is acculturation? Acculturation is actually macam saya cakap tadi lah, ethnocentrism. They are more towards the dominant of the host culture, which is the Amish. And also Bai is actually macam kita lah. Bai tu maksudnya Bai is actually two. Bai. So maksudnya occurs individual or group integrate elements of two or more culture, for example like Chindian in Malaysia. So we learn about the Chinese and also the Indian culture. Okay, so now also we and then we will learn this more later about how culture behave the social group, for example the leaders, the CEOs and also the heads. Okay, so in India they still have the caste system, but nowadays is actually diverting away lah. Tapi still lagi ada the caste system in India. Okay, and the last one, okay, this one is the chapter. So I already finished, exactly on the dot 12. So I'll meet you again next week for those problem solving classes, not this cultural. So nanti my problem solving kita akan banyak buat exercise in the class. So you akan jadi mentally penat lah. Puan, apa yang you puan buat ni? Saya akan ajar you macam mana nak solve problem. So I give you a scenario, you solve it. Sebab problem solving, dia is actually more hands-on class. Dia tak banyak more on the concept. Dia banyak more hands-on. So saya bagi you satu sebab saya dah prepare. Saya pernah ajar undergrad student, Niraza. So nanti you akan bagi, saya akan bagi and then you will do exercise in the class. Okay, so I think that's all for me today. So I'll see you again next week for the problem solving kalau you masuk kelas saya lah. Okay, so saya nak save attendance sekejap sekejap saya nak save siapa yang dah masuk kelas saya. Kejap, alamak. Kejap saya nak copy paste semua ni. Siapa, you make sure that you put your name jangan cakap puan saya datang, saya lupa nak date attendance, semua saya ketuk kepala you. Okay, siapa yang tak letak nama lagi, tolong letak sekarang. Saya tengah copy sekarang ni. Your rule of thumb number 1, masuk kelas saya letak nama, letak matrik. Sebab saya nak kena update attendance. Okay, good. Baru nak letak Sofian. Okay, saya tak boleh. Tunggu kejap. Saya tengah nak copy ni. Aduh, kejap Siapa yang tak letak lagi nama please? Because I need to copy and put it inside the attendance. Fitri pun tak masuk lagi.
Rasa macam dah letak pun tapi macam was-was saya tulis je nak lagi sekali.
Kenapa tak confident? Kenalah confident.
Sebab chat dah banyak sangat. Suruh macam tak payah tulis je lah. For safety tulis balik.
Confident. Tak ada confident macam mana? Mesti ada confident dalam hidup. Okay, sekejap saya lagi. Mana lagi? Tengah copy ni. Okay, Gary, you don't have any metric Gary? Okay.
Ada puan, sekejap lagi.
Okay, tak apa. Since I think you just joined my class, is it? Tak pernah nampak nama you?
Ada. From beginning, I already put my matrix number since the beginning of the class.
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. That's all right. So I hope that Siti Sabrina pun baru nak letak. Siapa lagi? Please. I give you another 2 minutes. Please write your name. I will update in SIS later. Okay, tu last copy ya. Alright, so I think, sorry puan, tengah kerja. Tengah kerja pun make sure masuk je kelas saya tulis nama terus. Okay, so I'll see you next week for problem solving class. Okay, take care. Jumpa lagi.
Thank you puan.
Jaga dia. Nanda, you.
Thank you, puan. Thank you.
Thank you, puan.
Baru nak letak. Nazira pun baru nak letak.
Thank you, puan.
Nak je aku cekik you all lah.
Thank you puan.
Selamat pergi bazar, puan.
Atau your name is already there, Prabu. Tanison baru nak letak. Sama please.
Sama dah letak awal. Dah letak awal semua tadi.
Nazira, Prabu, sama. Ada tak lagi sebelum saya press the button stop? Yeah. Okay, tak ada ya. So I hope that later lah ya. For example, you just PM me once I came and I forgotten to write. Yeah, in the group.
2 second.
Okay, boleh. Alright, so I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.